Hello and welcome to the Dicey Knoll. Our show will start in a moment, but I'd like to take this time to remind everyone where they can find us. We stream Monday and Wednesday evenings each week at 8:15 Eastern. But if you missed our stream, that's okay. You can still watch the last 2 weeks on Twitch, and our full catalog is updated each Sunday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. It really helps us out to get your feedback, so please feel free to leave a comment. Well, it looks like it's that time, so on with the show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dicey Knoll.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, wait, I have to do my hi. Every time. My white girl hi.
Okay.
Why you gotta make it racist?
It's not racist, I'm white.
I feel like it's still racist.
But I'm a white girl.
Well,
It may not be racist, but it's definitely stereotypical.
Yeah.
Stereotypical.
In this day and age, there's no difference. If it's a stereotype, they call it racist. Okay.
That's controversial. Controversial.
I can't. I'm not the only one.
Yes, but she can say Panama.
I can say
Did
what?
you just say panda mall?
Panama.
Like the
Panama.
mouth of a panda?
No, Panama. Like Panama City.
Panama. Can you say it?
Panama.
Panama. Say it with
Pan.
Don't
Ma.
Panama.
don't
Ma.
forget grandma.
Like,
Panama.
like in the movie. What's that movie called where she goes, ma, ma, ma?
Y'all are mean. All of you.
I just said, remember,
Not you,
say it
you're
like
not
grandma. Like Panama.
Panama.
Or you're going to the mall.
I don't like going to the mall, though.
But you said mall right there. You just put mall, and then mall.
Panama?
Yeah, but not with, you don't really have to put the L there. It's more like a W sound.
Ma.
Yeah, mall. Exactly.
Panama.
Mall.
Well, people wouldn't make fun of you for saying it that way. If you go Panama, they're going to go,
They already do. It's okay.
what is that? Is that like a thing you pay for at the hospital where they suck your butt?
What?
That's an enema, people. Just
Oh, why did you say it like that?
because you
then?
said Panama. I don't know what you're pointing at here.
Okay. Sorry we missed y'all last week.
Yeah.
I had a mental breakdown. I'm sorry.
And we had a missing person table. We still got a missing person. So.
Yeah, we had a missing person. Like, we still got a missing person. But then we had another person that couldn't just get her shit together. So.
Oops.
My life is a mess, okay? At least I didn't dye my hair this time. I dyed someone else's hair.
I know. That's,
Yeah, you
that's
dyed
what you
Bella's
did.
hair.
No?
You dyed Bella's hair?
Yeah, not my dog, Bella.
Oh.
My friend.
Did you really?
Yeah, why not? It's not the first time. Like, have you not been on TikTok and just see it the random, like...
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me tell you about this. I took my beagle to a colorful dog competition.
Oh, I was expecting to go upstairs and see a purple Bella.
And my beagle, he was black and white and brown and just had different shades and specks in him. Colorful, okay? Got second place to a white dog with purple hair dye. I was like, that's dumb. He should have gotten first place.
Was it your dog?
Yeah. No, not the purple hair dye. My dog got second place.
In what?
It was like a dog competition thing. I used to be in 4-H and we did a thing. So that was years ago.
Oh, so like a...
Point is, he lost to a white tiny dog.
Who was the
with white
judges?
hair. I don't remember.
Like,
Probably
were
the
they
kids'
like
mom.
actually dog people, or were they like
No,
just
they
like
were the
just
4-H,
random?
the 4-H leaders.
Okay,
4-H
So
so,
the
it was
kids'
like
mom.
it was like the kids and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like the teenagers and stuff who would think that a purple-haired dog was just
I
cooler
was
than a
like,
normal
this
ass
is
brown dog.
stupid. No, he was super colorful.
So you're pissed that your dog didn't win, but
Yes.
not you weren't excited that your dog actually got second place and didn't have to use any enhancements to get there. Like, so you were just looking at your dog like, why can't you just have purple?
I didn't blame him.
You just, it's
I feel like
terrible.
she
I
did.
feel bad for the dog now.
Oh my god.
What if the dog was self-conscious?
You know
Well,
what?
who's
You know
insecure?
what? Forget all of you. Let's just play D&D.
I
What's
feel like
that?
this is important
What's
now.
that?
It's what we do.
No, I don't think we. What we do is something. I'm not sure it's D&D.
It is just something that we sit around the table, roll dice every now and then.
Yeah. Basically, we insult each other and roll dice sometimes to see whether our feelings are hurt.
No, I get insulted.
That's not true. We all get insulted.
We should do
We
that.
all have our
Oh,
own
that's
thing.
true. We insult Aaron. Too.
We
Yeah,
should
we
do that,
insult
though.
her, we insult you, we insult her, him. I get insulted all the time.
Wait,
Insulted?
we have to stream more, right? What if we do that? Like
We
on
just
our other day,
roast
we
each
just
other?
roast each other and we roll dice to see if we're allowed to feel bad about it or not.
What the? Okay, so what? Okay, you smooth out all these details, and we'll get back to that.
I'm sure not gonna smell the details. I'm gonna forget it in like 10 minutes.
That's okay. That's where it needs to go.
That's a good idea. I feel like people watch that. I would watch it.
All right. Anyways,
Okay.
no news other than we sorry about the week.
Yeah.
I'm getting good grades. That's news.
It's been like
Yeah, like
2
one
weeks.
person just went, "Yay!" Congratulations!
It's hard.
Way to get it. That's what
School's
she
hard.
said.
No other news. We got. Are you active on socials again or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, check us out on all our stuff. We like seeing everybody on Twitch that pops in, says hi and all that stuff. Anybody wants to give us a like, leave us a review. You know, tell us what you like, what you don't like. That way they can stop listening to me gripe about what we're doing wrong, and somebody else can tell them for change.
Or you could just tell him that he's wrong too.
Yeah, or you could tell me that I'm wrong. I'm fine with that. I can take. Actually, that's probably more what you should do because I handle criticism better than the rest of
I
them.
really don't handle criticism.
It's really
At
these
all.
people that can't handle criticism. I'm just like, oh well, that sucks. Okay, time to change.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. But yeah, I mean, get us on there, Spotify, YouTube. Search the Dicey Knoll. I mean, honestly, I did search the Dicey Knoll. I googled us. Wow.
Did you Google us and like did we pop up?
Yeah, we show up.
Really?
With Apple Podcasts. You know, check us out on everything. So, yeah, put Dicey Knoll, and it'll take you to us. Yeah, we're a thing, people.
How do you spell it? I spelled Doisy wrong.
Doisy.
You spelled Doisy wrong?
No, I spelled dicey wrong and I spelled Doisy.
Thank you.
Dice.
Thank you for anybody who's been with us for, this year.
Is there a K in
Yeah,
Knoll?
for the 60 things. Thank you for putting up with this, the Doisy, and not knowing how this is, like, it's
there
a
a
wonder.
K?
No, it's a G-N-O-L-L.
There's a G.
Oh, it's been like a year and a half.
Oh my god, we do pop up! It's right there, that's us!
Yes.
We have our own Google
All of
thing.
those are us.
That's crazy! Oh my god, that's so cool!
And see, and this is what you need if you want to have a successful D&D podcast is players that are engaged and aware
I'm
of
so
what the show is
excited now.
doing and where we're going, and just really excited that we're doing a thing. So just anybody that wants to start one out there, yeah, don't have this.
Don't have that. What not to do when creating
Yes,
a D&D
that's-
podcast.
Actually, maybe that's what we should rename the stream to: How to Not Play D&D.
I would absolutely. I mean, I already watch it. I would absolutely watch that.
I would too.
Not a campaign. Episode 1.
Not a campaign. Episode 1.
How to not start.
We'll be
session
back
one.
in 3 weeks with the new Not a Campaign. All right, we'll give it over to you.
Okay.
Now, I think
That's a lie. We're gonna
Yes,
take it back over again.
eventually.
Eventually. 30
It's
seconds
our
later.
story.
Nope, I'm quiet.
Okay.
No, he tied it. He made it a pretty bow tie.
See, now I can talk.
So, let's get into tonight's episode with the party getting teleported into Uh,
I don't even have to say anything to fuck him up.
I hate you so much. Getting teleported back into Brinthia's castle. Oh my lord, that was
I thought he was
aggressive.
gonna bite my finger.
I thought he was too.
You all go and search for the information to locate Seiravis' demon, and
Unsuccessful.
stumbled across his library, gathered a few things, and Lena in disguise was noticed by one of the guards. Upon being questioned on why they were not out in the yard, Lena aggressively attempted to encourage him to leave the area. Upon the suspicion, kind of shoved her arm away and immediately came back with a punch. Was met with some familiar faces in the hallway. And rough battle ensued. Stopped short by Nathis coming down and putting a stop to everything. And said, let's finish this conversation upstairs. As Nathis turns around and begins heading back upstairs, the people that you were fighting put away their weapons and began following. What do y'all do?
Sneak attack.
I'm not a rogue.
Okay, Roge.
I do whatever Seiravis does.
Seiravis turns around and moonwalks down the hallway
I do the same thing.
toward the throne room.
Make performance checks.
What? So did the other two? Did they?
Seven.
Really good.
17.
17.
Did they all go
Performance?
ahead of us?
That's +2. That is a dirty 20.
So I'm going to make sure that's not higher. It might actually be higher.
Did they? Did Lucia and?
Yes, all
Them go.
they all began
My bad,
following.
that's 19.
19.
I do it slightly better than Seiravis.
So both of you immediately put away your weapons and somehow find top hats.
Dum,
Just begin
Seiravis
moonwalking
just
down the
swipes
hallway.
hat off of Lena.
dum, dum, dum.
I'm just gonna walk normally.
Okay.
I did say I was doing whatever Seiravis did, so
Oh, and I'm on the ceiling.
I can't do that. I'll do it on the floor. That's why I'm doing it better, because I'm on the floor.
Okay.
I never dropped down. I've been upside down the whole time.
Yep. The only reason you were hit because she was large with the 10-foot reach.
I'm only doing this to mess with him. He's just like, really?
I knew you were still up there. I'm just like, oh my god.
No, I mean the moonwalking.
Yes.
I'm hanging back like I'm the last one.
I was gonna say I'm one of the last ones too.
I'm hanging
We're
back,
all just
too.
the last ones.
That was the entire thing. Just
Like,
kinda,
every time somebody takes a step, we move to the back. So we're literally just...
literally
we're just-
get
We're ring around the rosy.
And I assume Lena is like glued to your side.
I don't know. She never is in combat.
Maybe not actually. She might. She might actually be. I don't know what she's doing, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She's going along with
Does
the
she
group at
take
this
off
point.
her hat, or is she still a guard?
Is she moonwalking?
I don't know. Is she moonwalking as the guard?
I don't think she'd be moonwalking.
Maybe she just keep up the pretense
hold
and just
on.
pretend she's a guard.
I don't know what that means.
You're the one who rolled it.
No, she's not moonwalking.
I don't know what that means. You rolled it.
I rolled it and then realized I never set any parameters. So here we are.
So
No, I'd sent a message to Floza
Oh yes.
to
Yes.
let
Oh, that's
Floza
right, you
know
did send
where
the message.
the throne room was, and that any pretty much quickly. So I am going up to the room. Actually, I'll stay in front of the group because I'm looking at Talia, I'm looking at Lena, and they both look pretty beat up, limping a little bit.
Look terrible.
I'm only 15
Shaken
now.
to my core.
I'm gonna lean
Not
over.
okay right now.
I'm gonna lean over to Nylamine, and I'm gonna be like,
Me lean down.
yes,
Ceiling.
yes.
Just,
Actually, I will jump down at this point. So I will jump down from the ceiling to the floor.
Are you gonna attempt to surf Talia again?
No. Actually, I will. I will just use message, and message Nylamine as I'm jumping down. Nylamine, our friends look bad. You might want to get ready to get out quickly. And then he's gonna send a no, he's just gonna say out loud, hoping that this happens. He's gonna go, we may need to go to where you are soon. I hope you're here and I hope you're ready.
Okay.
Yes, please be here.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I know exactly who he's talking about.
Do you though?
And I'll stand in front of them.
I'm gonna be like behind him.
Okay. So, you all begin walking up the stairs. Behind the other party. Get down to the throne room.
Lightning bolt.
We went upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs. You were on the second floor, now you're on the
Well,
third.
you said get down, so I got confused.
She got ready to dance.
He got down. So you went up the stairs to the third,
Oh,
to the throne room. The other guard that was just kind of shooting crossbow bolts is holding the door open, letting you all pass. The other 3 members are kind of just like standing on outside the room.
they don't come in
Anyway.
with us.
No, they're just standing there, letting you pass.
Who, Marie and
Gerlo
the dwarf and the lizard?
dwarf.
Yep.
I don't like that lizard.
I'm sorry. I don't know his name is Gerlo. He's just a lizard.
And nobody knows what his name is. He hasn't said anything except to tell us that, you know, we were gonna fight Marie.
You all go past?
Are you
Please,
asking us or are you telling us?
After you. Or we can continue. You might take a couple of us out, but I feel like
Oh, no. We're not going to be in the room with you. We're going to be out here.
no, I don't think so.
Like, we can just leave.
Okay.
We were told to stand post out here.
Okay, goodbye. Please, on your way.
They just walk past.
I'll watch them go until they're out of sight.
They kind of just go and they go back to the stairs and just kind of stay there.
I just watched Lucia go. And then, like, I hesitate for a minute and then go in after I realize everyone else has gone in. Did I pick up anything weird from her? Anything different?
What?
I don't know. Just, are any of her old mannerisms back? Or, okay.
I think what she's asking is, can she make an insight check to notice anything strange about her?
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't say anything. That's okay.
No, you did not notice anything different.
I don't like them being right behind us.
They're a good, like, 60 feet away.
All right. I suppose. Let's either go back and fight and finish this and maybe have him come attack us or see what he has to say. I'm glad everyone's paying attention in this very serious moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Gonna be honest with you. This whole thing's got me all sorts of feelings.
Well, I didn't get what I was after so far, so...
I don't know how well we do.
I came here looking to get the name of a demon so I could free my mother.
I knew that.
Excuse me.
Okay, so what do we want to do? What if we
Is
get it
there-
out of him?
That was gonna be my question.
What is it?
Can't we get it out of him?
We can try.
Can you do a little, like, mumbo jumbo and, like, to convince him to tell us?
He can also do that. Just so you know.
Yes, he can also
What if
do.
he does it first?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
What if you do it to each other and you just have to tell each other the truth? That'd be pretty funny.
Seiravis just shakes his head.
Okay,
He's like,
Nyla.
okay, at this point, let's go in, I guess.
I'm just dying laughing in this dire situation.
I don't like the three just being right down the hallway there.
I'm gonna. I'll stay. I'll go in, but I'll stay like right by the door.
Okay.
I'm next to Seiravis, but like a little farther back, so if he shoots something, it hits him first.
If he shoots something, it hits him first.
Shoot something that's gonna hit her first.
That's true.
How big is
Okay.
the room?
Yeah, it's like a 30 by 30.
Well, I think Nathis shoots something. If the other people attack, then they'll have to go after her first if she's by the door. Okay, Uncle. What is it you wish to say?
Oh, come now. Don't be so formal. Come sit down. Have a seat.
I stay by the door.
The last time we tried to have a conversation, you summoned a demon that has pretty much terrified me since I was young.
Oh, I know.
So forgive me if I don't just take a seat at this point. I'll remain standing.
Oh, fine, fine. I even had them freshly cleaned, because I knew you all would be coming sometime soon.
What's freshly cleaned?
The seats!
Oh.
You all did say that we needed to talk, so I had a feeling you all were coming here.
Yeah, I said we should speak soon. Don't suppose you've decided to change your mind about destroying the continent?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay. Don't suppose you tell me the name of that demon?
Did you not find what you were looking for?
No, we kind of just got here.
Well, weren't you in the study? At least you were at least in the hallway by it.
We were trying to, and then one of your guards did a thing, and I mean, honestly, it just really went bad very, very fast. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, well. I do know the name of the demon. And I believe that if you all took the time that you needed, you probably found what you were looking for.
Seiravis turns and looks at the guard. Very, very...
But don't think that I'm just gonna make it so simple as demon name here. Come on now.
But why not?
I'm not that silly.
Okay, is this another reason for us to chit-chat other than you gloating over us?
I don't know. You are the one who came here.
Yes, I came here to, stop you from destroying the continent.
Okay, and what would you be offering me in return?
Your life.
I mean, yeah, I mean...
Oh my, you've gotten quite feisty since you left.
At a certain point, I think it does come to that. It's either, you intend on destroying everyone, so that includes us. And, if you're not willing to stop, then we would have to be at odds, which would mean you kill us or we kill you. But, I'm not sure what we would offer you. Other than, our thanks, gratitude, still, be your nephew. I admired you once. And now I'm not sure who is exactly standing in front of me.
I have not changed. Have I omitted some truth? Absolutely. But what ruler doesn't?
I don't like him.
Nylamene's just over here giving the stink eye.
But if you are so worried about the dawn of a new era, if a new era is where dragons reign supreme, then I'll give you a chance. Well, why? What would be beneficial for me not to do it? This era has already gone to hell.
See, I don't think it has. I think people like you that have been pitting people against each other and turning them against one another and conspiring for taking people's freedom away from them. I think you need to look in the mirror if you want to know why this era has gone to hell. You, Uncle, are the problem here. The people outside, the people that are trying to just get by with their lives, they're not causing this. They had nothing to do with anything until people like you stepped in and got them involved and gave them no choice but to fight for their lives or die. Her sister has not her own will because of people like you. Living in a village with her parents by herself, causing no problem to anyone until one of person like you, someone with power, stepped in and decided to interfere in the lives of those that had nothing to do with what was going on.
But that's evolution.
No, that's tyranny. That is taking what you want because you feel you have the power to do so. But who's going to be left for you to rule over, or for the dragons to rule over, if there's no one here?
The new dragon kin.
I think possibly the old dragons may have a problem with that.
Most are dormant or dead. As I believe that you saw. Because there was 4 dead dragons found. And they were not young.
No, they were quite old, but I've seen other dragons. I've met some, and while not all of them are extremely powerful, they stand a chance to grow to that point if left alone and not interfered with by one such as yourself.
Most of them that are still alive are weak. Doesn't matter their age, and they will never grow strong. They have lost their hunter's instinct. So we must change that.
Do they have a problem with it?
Who?
The dragons.
We were able to capture 4 adults and siphon their powers away.
But if they didn't have a problem with it, why does it gotta be fixed?
Because what threat is a dragon? It is a ruler if they are weak and dormant. and docile.
But why does a ruler need to be a threat?
Because they need to have the strength to be able to put people in their place.
People should rule with kindness instead of terror. You have a much better life that way.
People who rule with kindness are more easy to get stepped on.
While they're discussing things, I'm kind of glancing toward the windows for any sign,
Nothing yet.
like nonchalantly.
Around this time,
Procrastinate.
you do hear like a frantic, like kind of, like, just a very quick knock, like, this is urgent, please open the door. And I was like,
Peons.
can
right?
it wait? I am in a meeting. He's like, oh, well, it's just that a lot of the people in the streets are, missing. They're, there's no one really there. There's no one about. The shops are still closed. Guards have entered people's houses, and there's no one home. It's like,
So ruling tyrantly with missing people? How's that working for you?
means we start anew. They'll all die soon enough.
I don't think that's starting anew.
Wait,
that's
but
just-
if everyone dies, don't you die too?
Potentially.
So you want to die?
This body will die.
Okay.
Now,
Oh, pill.
I feel like the empty streets may have some of your doing. It's suspicious.
I don't know anything about it. Wasn't me.
I want to reach into my pocket and I'll pull out the black medallion.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have all our medallions back.
You know, since you're in a talkative mood, and apparently there's no one left to interrupt us.
Sorry.
What exactly are these? They seem a little different than other ones I've seen in the past.
They are different.
And I'll put it away.
Were your eyes glowing on the medallion?
Possibly.
Kind of like reaches down into like a compartment that you know is there and pulls out the green one that he has. He's,
I took the green one out of the other.
Oh, that's right.
oh, that's right. He kind of pulls out. It's still a green one, but it's a metal one. And he's like, I had one. Not this metal one. And he's like, and I thought it was interesting. I kept it locked up. But it's not wax.
Why would their eyes glow?
I'm not sure. I've never figured out any reason for it. I've done many tests on it, and never really found out anything about it.
But you've seen the eyes glowing on them. Heard stories of it or something?
The only one I've seen glow is the one that you just pulled out.
So how did you know it glows?
He saw it when I
I
pulled
saw
it out.
it.
Oh. Sorry. I was confused.
It's kind of obvious
Shannon
when it's
was confused. She understands now.
a black medallion with red glowing eyes.
That's trippy.
That's trippy.
So yes, I was curious.
That's weird because the half-dragon things that were in the chambers with the egg had one.
Interesting.
Well, we thought so. It was different than what we had seen before. And it's strange that they would have something that you're interested in, and yet you not have taken it.
I have not delved into their place of living. If we had a meeting, it was somewhere remote. Typically wide open and almost abandoned. Somewhere neutral. So if it was in there, I'm assuming where you found the dragons. Because even I have not even seen their carcasses. This is just reports from what I have gotten from one of the parties out there.
I'm gonna glance out the window. Not, like, obviously, but I'm like, you know. Do I see anything?
Blue sky. Empty streets.
Okay.
Any movement down the hall?
The door's closed.
Oh,
They got knocked on the door and just kind of yelled through it.
got it. I don't know who closed the door, but I did not. So.
The guard with the crossbow.
Oh.
After he let you in, close the door. So, if there is nothing else, you all did kind of put a couple of bruises on my people.
Not your people.
They listen to my commands, don't they?
Not of their own will.
But do they listen to my commands?
She does actually have a point there. I mean, can't we, let them go? I mean, you have no one left in this city. You don't need those peons.
They are free to leave if they wish.
Are they, though?
Yes, the three of them are very well free to leave. I'm not holding them here.
Well, who is holding her sister?
I guess the other two.
Thank you for being so helpful.
These were just some of the people that were sent after me. The only person that I really call on is Altia, which I'm pretty sure you all have met.
Yeah. Yes, we've met him. Nice guy. Doesn't like were creatures.
No, that is... You would think for someone who's been alive so as long as he has, yeah, he would be more understanding of some of those creatures. But that's something... They're all gonna die anyway.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just be going then. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Time of day is it?
It's morning.
It's early morning. So you all finish this conversation, and it's like, well, this is it. This will be the last time I allow you in my land with hospitality. Next time I see you, it will not be a cordial talk.
He's so angry. I think he needs to get a girlfriend.
It might help him out a bit, but I don't know who would put up with this.
Good, don't look at me. I'm not gonna match him up with nobody.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he could go to one of those things. What do they call them? Tinder boxes.
I'm sure they have them everywhere. I'm sure he'd be able to meet someone.
As you all begin walking down, you see at the end of the stairs, the three familiar bruised faces. Well, two bruised. One wasn't really hurt before he got banished. And as you get to the stairs, you see as there are about 6 or 7 guards, like, panicked running up the stairs.
Excuse me, what's the problem?
It's like, just big, and just. And
Yeah,
they
you
just,
should get on the battlements. Now. Go to your posts. Defend the kingdom.
Who are you?
Do you not recognize a Vamar when one speaks to you?
Make a persuasion.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I mean, it's not a good roll for me, but it's still a 17.
16 was what I got. You see like 5 of them kind of stuff. Sorry. And they just kind of run, and you see the dwarf is just kind of chuckling. The other one's like, I'll go tell. And so one just runs straight past you and gets there, and runs to the throne room. The other 5 kind of do it. And as are you all gonna begin walking down the stairs, or?
The 3 of you might actually want to get up there. Well, the 2 of you, Marie, you should come with us.
She just kind of tilts her head at you.
Come with us.
You know, keep it on us. So we don't kill anyone.
She just kind of like tilts her head. Whoever goes, you know, I like you. You're fun.
Oh,
I could be a lot of fun.
he is pretty fun.
Maybe one day we'll meet up. Maybe have a drink.
Why not now?
Yeah, let's go now.
Oh, I believe you know what's coming.
Yeah, big.
Yeah, that's what the god said was big. I don't know. Is that a celebration or a parade? Is that why they cleared the streets? Is there a parade
maybe.
coming?
Is there a parade?
What are we celebrating?
Do they have cotton candy and churros?
Oh, you all are an interesting bunch. And quite lively. Just like someone else.
So come and join us.
But
Yeah, you should come with us. Can I roll
Now-
persuasion?
But now is not the time.
Yeah, you should come with us. I'll bake you something. I'm really good at baking.
She is, and her cooking is phenomenal.
Aww.
Oh, I believe you. The next time we meet. Outside the
Why
town.
not now? Listen, we only have today.
We're literally gonna
Because-
die. Somebody's going to end up killing us.
Nathis just said we're not allowed back here, so we should enjoy here while we can, together today.
Yeah.
That might be true. It's only a matter of time before, if you still find you in the city, for me to send us after you.
But if you're with us, he can't send you because you're already with us.
Exactly. So you don't have to go on
How
this big
easy is
adventure because
that?
you're already with us.
Look, problem solving. That's what I do. Fix problems. I come up with solutions to tangly problems. That's why we thrived here with trade, and that's why we prospered so much.
But you know just as well as I. He has ways of contacting and controlling.
Well, that's true, but I'm not without my own ways.
I have some cool potions.
Do I hear anything going on upstairs yet?
You can hear the frantic, and you can hear your uncle is like, what the hell are you talking about? But you can't make out the words. You could just tell tones.
Are we like standing in a circle? How are we standing right now?
You're kind of like, so remember the drawing I had?
Sure.
So the throne would have been to the right. You guys are kind of just like off to the left a bit, just right by the stairs.
No, I mean specifically who's standing where?
So,
Like if I were to turn to Seiravis, could Lucia see my face?
potentially. But she is currently on the ground getting her wounds treated.
By who? Gerla?
Girl.
Oh.
The lizard.
I'm gonna cast a look at Seiravis and just like, with pleading eyes to do something for her and then look back.
But we must get going. Wounds need to get treated, and we need to go figure out what this big is.
Oh, it looks like you should probably take a rest, actually.
I am just fine.
You look extremely tired.
Considering that you took me out in most of that fight. Which was quite rude.
Are we talking to Lucia or
It's the dwarf.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking to Lucia.
I was talking to Lucia
Okay.
about joining us.
I was very...
She just kind of tilted her head but didn't never say anything. It's not often that I get to have some fun. But
You have lots of fun with us. We do crazy shit all the time.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I guarantee we'll see each other next time. There's some unfinished business. And he just walks off.
Is Lucia / Marie still sitting there?
The lizard's like kind of like helping her up, and like she's hurt. And
I'm gonna walk to her.
okay.
And we'll look at the lizard. I give him a very dirty look. Like this, like, yeah, I see you. You see me. We're not done yet. Like, there's a little bit of a challenge there. It's an appreciation for what that guy did, but also, you know, knowing that in our little back and forth, I got the better of him, kind of thing. So, and he looks at him up and down for a second, looks back over to Lucia and says, "You injured me gravely once, and I wasn't sure that I would ever let that go. But given who you're related to has given me pause in taking my vengeance upon you. I can give you a chance here and now to be better than what you are. Come with us and be free of these people. It is not an offer I think I can extend again."
What if I use that on Nurses too?
You.
Don't know.
I don't know either.
You don't know till you try.
What languages do you know?
Draconic, Elvish, Abyssal, and something else. Undercommon.
Okay. You see her go to speak. Mouth something, but no sound comes out. Lizard looks at you. So she's been put under a curse. She cannot speak. She can hear and understand, but she is not able to respond.
Like, just now she was put under a curse?
Oh no, quite some time. It's been years.
Should have prepared that remove curse
I
spell.
know. That's what I'm.
It is something that's I've tried to get rid of.
Okay, I'm confused, but that's okay.
It's something that I've tried to get rid of to no avail.
I can get rid of it.
It's not that simple.
I think it is.
Trust me, I've tried.
I think I could do it. I'm pretty confident in myself and my skills, so that's why she should come with us so I can help her.
Oh, trust me. I am much more confident
We
in mine.
cured a city from a plague. We can do anything.
That we did do. Or they did.
A plague is just a disease that should just be child's play for one such as you.
Exactly, it was. But we're amazing, which is why I can do it.
Do you know who put this curse on her?
That I do not know. I have been trying to figure that out.
I can help her. She just has to come with us.
You can come with us too.
Yeah.
Sure.
That I cannot do.
Okay, but she can.
Why?
Does Lucille look like she is willing?
Like willingly staying?
Yeah, does it look like she's willing to, like she wants to stay, or does it look like she would go with us if she had, like, the choice to? Like if the lizard
Make an
wasn't there.
insight check.
Because I am great at those.
Aren't you though?
I'm proficient, it's wisdom based, and I'm not great at that. Oh my goodness. That was like a 3, and it went 16. Actually, let me make sure it's a 16. Yeah, that's a 16, not a 15. I was like, oh god, that's exactly how I thought it was going to turn out. Insight is a +3, so that's a 19.
19. She does not seem to be willing to go with you. You get almost a slight hint of recognition, but even when you said, you gravely wounded me, she kind of almost gave you like a puzzled look. She's like, I hit you once and it wasn't that bad. She's like, she kind of get the like, I wish I would have gravely injured you, but she seems comfortable with the lizard.
Okay.
The dwarf, you've kind of seen a couple like stink eyes at it, but she's comfortable with the lizard.
Well, if she's not willing to come with, there's nothing I can do. If she was being held against her will and was willing to come with us, I could do something, but unless she's wanting to go, then I can't force her.
I can. Let's go.
Leave them to their fate. They make the decisions.
I can't just do that, though.
We tried. Several times. If we start another fight here now, we risk Lena and Talia.
That's why she should just come with us.
I
Be
agree.
for her own good.
What's so drastic that you all are pushing for someone you just fought in battle? Quite a bloody one, too.
Oh, I'm pushing for her because she is my friend's sister. And because I, unlike apparently the rest of you here, am not a backstabbing bastard who decides to just wreak his own vengeance instead of helping a friend.
No, that's just quite cruel. You have no idea who I am.
No, I have no idea who you are.
We'd be happy to get to know you if you'd come with us.
I know that as of right now, you're on the wrong side of things.
You're okay with just dying,
I'm not okay with just dying.
but staying with Nathis would mean you just die.
Yeah.
I mean, you do know that he's planning on destroying the continent. Like, that's his plan.
And killing
he's
everyone.
He's going to create a very nasty piece of dragon work.
What is he
And
gonna-
then he's going to try
The
to...
dragon's gonna eat us? Was that the goal? Is that why we're gonna die?
No, it's just going to... I don't know if it's going to eat. It's going to kill everyone. It should maybe eat us. I don't know. I mean, they're dragons. I think they eat about anything. But he's going to try to take over the dragon and put his soul into the dragon. Or at least that's what I've pieced together.
And if it means sacrificing everyone along the way, that's not a problem to him.
Actually, that was his plan, was sacrificing everyone.
Yeah, literally.
So,
That's why I'm trying so hard to convince you guys to leave. So you don't die.
I'll tell you what. Kind of reaches in his bag. Gotta pull this up. 1 sec. I did happen to get something from here while I've been here. And I believe you have the other half.
Possibly.
He pulls out a sending stone.
It's interesting.
Well, we were here when I believe your uncle was talking to you. So, as much as I may seem to be on the other side, I mainly wish what's best for her. And as much as I would love to just take her and leave, she is somehow tied to this dwarf.
So
if she
dwarf.
gets,
we get rid of the dwarf, we get rid of the problem?
if we get rid of the dwarf,
Seiravis immediately turns and looks at the dwarf.
the dwarf has kind of gone
Okay.
into the throne room, which is why he's so willing to talk. If she gets too far away from the dwarf, she dies.
So we kidnap the dwarf.
Wait,
If you
so,
kill the dwarf, she dies.
So we kidnap the dwarf.
So what do we do?
Kidnap
Is he
the
what's
dwarf?
happened to her? Do you know what happened to her?
I do not. I was in the same facility as her.
Facility what? Facility.
But she once told me to kill her or Altia.
You mean that rude ass elf?
Altier's an elf.
Yes, she told
Very
me
nice
to
guy.
kill. She told me to kill her or him to find out what was going on. I guess I don't know. It says as it might free her. I guess I don't know. But she wasn't. She wasn't on this plane when I spoke to her.
I also have this letter that was left to Lena, which was
Letters
meant
can
for
be
me.
forged. But if what you're saying is true, 1 second. You can, and you kind of see him muttering a very familiar spell. And it's like, no, it's like I just talked to her, and she was on this plane. I had no interference.
And she's been here on this plane with you the entire time.
Yes, it was literally her right next to me.
Okay, well, I spoke to her very similar to the way you just did, and it was she was not on this plane that I spoke to. So either there's another part of her.
This has gotten way too confusing.
Nyla means already checked out. She don't even. She's
How
not
far
even
exactly does the dwarf have to be away before she dies? Because I
It-
sent that dwarf really far away.
You did. But you know when she grows enlarged,
Yes.
she grows a piece of him inside of her. So it's able to negate it in combat.
I didn't think we were that kind of podcast.
I was thinking the same
kind
thing.
All of us were just like, okay.
It seems like the only language she can speak is giant. Which is
I don't know that one.
the same language that the dwarf can speak.
I have more questions for you.
I'm not sure
You
we
should
have
come
a
with
whole lot
us.
of time, but yes, I don't know.
Please.
Well, if we can't
been-
take her away from him, then she'll die. And
But we
if
just
the-
kidnapped
if
the dwarf, like I said.
If the lizard comes with us, then she loses what protector she has now.
Could we convince the dwarf to come with us?
Probably not.
I
What
got
is
you.
his ties to Nathis?
His ties is not to Nathis. His ties is to the people who sent us here.
That would be the Luthians.
And what does that have to do with what's going on here?
Money.
of the war?
We do not take part in the war. We are more of a guard troop. But we get paid well. Very well. A lot better than you would think.
Well, now I'm curious. How much are you getting paid?
Oh, boy.
I don't think that's
I
pertinent
don't think
to
it's.
the-
Are you trying to join or something? Like,
It's
come on.
10 platinum a day per person.
Oh, not terrible.
Be better if it was gold.
Platinum's more.
Platinum's
Is better.
worth
more. 10 gold is 1 platinum.
But gold's prettier.
You can.
get a lot
Trade.
of gold with that much
Yeah.
platinum.
Oh, okay. How much platinum would 4,397 gold be?
It's
Divided by
400.
10.
439 gold
Awesome.
or platinum.
You said you were in the same
Facility.
facility. Yes.
I have a question for you.
You. Okay.
You've called Marie by a different name
Yes,
this
her
entire time.
actual name. That's my sister. Her name is Lucia. Lucia Marie. I can't remember her last name, but I say it.
I do not know your own last name.
It's like
Henson.
yeah, it absolutely does not match the Lucia Marie.
Nope.
They had adopted. It's
That-
an adopted baby.
Makes me even more curious.
That's my sister.
You see his eyes glaze over again with the same spell. And he's like, I did run into the interference. But I was not able to connect. I only connected to her. I need to burn 2 spell slots.
Which, by the way, we may not look alike, but we have like the same facial structure and the same like hair patterns and stuff.
Your hair is fire.
Well, when it's not on fire.
When it's not on fire.
When it's not on fire, I still
feel like
imagine
at this
it
point
just like
it's
disappears.
grown out, like because she hasn't cut it in a while, so it's probably longer. I don't know. How fast does hair grow?
At this point, Nalamin's hair, if it's not in a braid, it's like down to her ankles.
Okay, Rapunzel.
And it's pink. No, it's purple. I'm pink.
Seiravis is just kind of waiting at this point. Like he feels that if she's not coming and we can't take her, then he's literally just listening for the trouble to start.
Okay. As long as you have the sending stone, I'm gonna try to see what she meant. If I kill her and find out.
Or L tier.
L tier comes and goes.
We've
But I
only met
do-
him once.
I do know that after our battle, a couple weeks later, it seemed that she had to go to a place for some medical treatment. And then she came back a couple days later. Not really sure why they would not let me follow. And as hard as it may seem, I am not the stealthiest of people. So I would
Been
not
there, done
risk making myself known. If she's truly not on this plane, it makes me wonder what they were doing in that facility. But I want...
Are we alone in this hallway?
There's like the passing guard that's kind of coming by kind of frantic, but they're not really paying much mind to you.
I want to try to slip off while they're talking. I'm going to try to sneak back toward the throne room.
Make stealth check.
Quietly.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to him. This facility, did they?
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
For
A
stealth.
lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's 24, I believe.
You're not proficient in stealth?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I just have a high dex
get on it, Joe.
and a cloak.
So
Get on it, Joe.
you're lucky.
That was a 6 and a 20.
You are lucky. He almost caught you.
Passive perception pretty high, huh?
23.
Oh,
Well, you
wow.
would have been at disadvantage.
Passive.
It's
Oh,
passive. Which isn't it like -5 if you're at disadvantage? If you're
I don't
passive,
remember.
I believe. So it would be on not 18.
I feel like there should be a rule. Like
It is.
that.
There is. Like,
Oh, okay.
There probably is.
advantage is +5, disadvantage is -5.
Because he's what, observant?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you have advantage on, like, your perception check, but it's passive, whatever your passive is, you would add +5 to it behind the screen.
Got it. That's cool.
Very cool.
That is very cool. So, what happened in this facility? I've been looking for her for 9 years, 10 years now. And when I saw her the first time with you guys, I had to look twice because it wasn't my sister.
Every time I've seen her, this is how she's looked. Sometimes with longer hair, sometimes with shorter hair. But physically, this is how she's looked.
I mean, apart from, the only difference is the scar on her eye, which I know where that came from. But it's not her.
It's her. This is her body. Not sure if it's her soul, because apparently now her consciousness is on a different plane. But what do you know about the Simics? That's a guard.
Take off your hat. And then Lena just spills out.
Just spills out.
She just.
Oh boy.
I apologize for our noises, everybody.
Okay. It's like, well, I guess you know quite well. So I won't have to go into the lecture. But seems like there was a Simic scientist who has been in this facility who was experimenting on people with the funding of an entire government. Did multiple experiments. I was one of the doctors that kept nursing people. Your sister was probably one of the worst for wears.
She's a Simic?
No, she's not. But you know, magic, you're able to make illusions. They're trying to make clones. They're trying to make the perfect soldier. And so, when the stuff that they were doing, he was trying not to, as Simics had quite a big backlash. There was one major downfall. Yes, they would go stronger, but they lose their life. Luckily, she's an elf, so even if she got 200 years taken off her life, she still has probably about another 450 years left. She should be fine. But for someone like your sister, who is purely human, not so much. The experiments that they were doing left her in pretty bad shape. It's when I found out that she was tied to this creature, was able to put in some paperwork and become her personal doctor, basically. They said that she was ready to go onto the field, and so I went out with her. Always in tow with this dwarf. I knew something was not right about him. I thought it was just another one of these experiments, so I didn't really think much of it. But
Do you know what he turned into?
he's some sort of giant, almost kind of like how your sister turned into, except his is more mutated.
Right, she just got bigger. He
Yes.
was that creature.
Correct.
That's the creature that took her from me 10 years ago.
I'm not sure. I was just an ordinary doctor, and then I got contracted by the theocracy. They paid me well. They paid me better to do this. the stuff they were doing is not right. And so when I found out this curse the first time that dwarf got gravely injured, she also got gravely injured. So I had to heal the dwarf before I could heal her.
Do you have a name?
Name's Gerlo.
I'm sure you know all our names. We say them like 100 times a day, so.
But
Does
for
the
what it's
dwarf
worth,
have a name?
I have no idea.
You don't know the dwarf's name.
I try not to speak to that damn thing.
Oh, jeez.
If I could kill that thing without killing your sister, I would. He pisses me off every single friggin' day.
Well, it seems to be what we have in common. So, do you have an idea of how to separate the two of them?
I'm not too sure. I thought it was just a simple curse. Have you done lesser restoration? I've done remove curse. I don't know. If you go and you... I've also tried what your friend did and tried getting rid of him off this plane. And if she is not in her giant form, she deteriorates quickly. She has about a minute before she goes unconscious. But if she's in her giant form, as long as she's in that form, she can stay for longer. I don't know what the range is, but I don't know how to test it without putting her life at risk. But if I can, I still have some connections back in the theocracy. Maybe if I can get to one and see if they can dig more into your system, maybe figure out what the hell's going on. I swear, if I've been trying to cure a clone, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh my god, she's a clone.
Yeah, that would be, that's the thing.
I've worked for months on this. If it's all for naught because I could have gone to the source, and that's the whole issue.
Well, Seiravis... Oh, he's gone. Well, he's been working on months for something too, so, he gets to struggle.
But I believe our time has come to an end. I must... Before to start raising suspicions, I must head back. I'll be in contact.
Keep her
Don't die.
safe.
Why are you all so insistent that I'm gonna die?
She's insistent everyone's gonna die.
I'm both a pessimist and an optimist.
Literally, in the morning, we're gonna live, but as soon as we go somewhere slightly scary, we're gonna die. It's a constant thing.
When we first got here, I was like, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die.
You do
We
realize
almost
it
did.
is your job not to let them die, right?
And she
Yeah,
does a
that's why I'm
great
so
job.
sorry. That's why I'm so sure we're gonna die.
She actually
It's
does
my
a
job.
great job. I may look like trash right now, but normally she's on top
Yeah,
of
you'll
it.
be fine.
Normally,
We'll put a
I'm
band-aid
like
on it.
not trash, as I'm still bleeding out of every orifice.
What did you say, orifice?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what an orifice is, and I don't think I want to know.
So as he begins to kind of like having your sister in tow, walks past you and starts heading back to the throne room, gonna go to Seiravis. So you're kind of going there, guards are kind of coming and going.
I'm
Weapon.
just keeping the hood up, just kind of
Yep.
trying to blend in.
People are coming and going. You see that people are kind of like getting armaments, and like the guards that come here are looking better and better armored. They're not looking like your city guard. They're looking more like battle regalia. you can see that he basically has like an entourage around him at this point.
He's still in the throne room?
Yeah, he's still in the throne room, kind of. He's like trying to figure out what's going on. Kind of looking from a distance, you can see straight out the back window. You see what looks to be something coming towards the window.
Take out the mini babe.
How? That's not a mini. How fast is it coming? And does it look like they're pointing at it and stuff like it's right there?
A lot of the people are kind of like, hunched over the main, like, conference table, like war table. And so none of them have really kind of see it. You kind of see, as it starts getting into view, the same guard with the crossbow that's kind of just like, kind of like trying to fix it up. Kind of looks up and just like kind of just drops the crossbow, just like jaw drops, like, oh shit.
I want to, like, before he points it out on top of the thing, like I'm kind of sitting off to the side, I want to subtle cast summon elemental in the middle of the table, and a fire elemental is going to pop up in the middle of the conference room.
I love it.
So,
Chaos
the one
is
elemental
fun.
that's immune to poison.
Fire?
so,
Nice.
okay. Does it
It's
do
like-
damage right on it?
No, it doesn't. Like, it just comes out on top of the table in front of everybody.
Okay. So as you summon this,
Since its turn is directly after mine, it immediately takes the dodge action.
okay.
I just want a distraction. I want to make sure that everybody stays right there.
Gotcha. So, as you cast this, your elemental, and it swirls up, and you see this deep green glow come from outside of the window. As from probably where you're at, you think maybe another 20 seconds before it hits.
Okay.
18 seconds.
Just like really quick, like, good luck, buddy.
And
On my next turn, I'm going to cast another spell, but
okay. You see, as this comes up and you see this deep green glow come and it's beginning to shoot out, are you doing anything right before this hits?
from the window.
Yes.
Okay, so as it's coming through and they're saying, is anybody noticing that it's coming in?
You see the guard that it literally kind of like dropped his crossbow, so everyone kind of like looked up and then they see the elemental. And then like that's kind of where it's at right now. And like literally it's like about to go, huh.
Okay, I'm moving down the hallway.
Okay.
Kind of because I don't have to, once it's summoned, I don't have to be in sight. So I'm getting back out of the hallway, like getting away from this thing. If the poison comes down the hallway, then I'm going to cast the teleport to get further away.
Okay. So you get down the hallway. Luckily, once you get into the hallway, it's full cover. But you see this big blast of poison just kind of like shoot out through the window. You can hear just the clanking of bodies just kind of like go down the hallway. And they're just a bunch of poison corroding bodies now in the hallway.
I'm going to leave mentally command my elemental to kill Nathis.
Okay.
And I'm going to dimension door back to my party if I'm that far away.
You're probably about 60 feet.
Oh, well, in that case, isn't nobody around me, I'll just thunderstep then. That's a lower level spell.
Boom! The
Jesus.
lizard is here like,
And I just like,
God.
we should go.
That
now.
was cool.
Thank you. We should go.
How?
This way.
Okay,
Was that
let's
a
go.
loud thing, the thingy, or was that the roar?
Is Morpheus.
Morpheus.
so Morpheus pops up
Oh, hello. How are you?
and roll me a d20.
Oh God. Why? No.
Looks around.
3? 3?
as Morpheus pops in, you feel as there is a loud crash, and this entire castle begins to shake.
Yeah, let's go.
And we'll pick up there next week, or Wednesday.
All right. Yep. Let's do this. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Look at the little
Thanks, you
dress I
guys.
made. Can they see it?
Sure. All right.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's all for tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. And don't forget, check us out on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Well, we'll see you right here on Twitch, Mondays and Wednesdays at 8:15 p.m. Until next time, have a great evening.